Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another secret origin of video, and as you saw by the title of the video and the thumbnail, we're going to be tackling Yaya Panda this time. Now bear in mind, she had 3 appearances in mobile phone games and 1 console appearance on Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So her only appearances are all racing games. So there's not much lore to go by. But I'm going to dig into all the information we know and give my opinion as to where I think she originated from. Again, this is just a theory. You don't have to agree with me. You could just be here listening for the fun times. But we're gonna jump right into it. So Yaya Panda originally appeared in Crash Nitro Kart 2. It was a mobile phone game. And in this game, she was in Asia in her bamboo forest. Nitrous Oxide was stealing her bamboo to power one of his machines. And here is the description of the bamboo forest, reading it the way it's typed out. This Zen forest, hidden in deepest Asia, is Yaya's native country. However, the simple tracks have quite a few surprises in store. So, at least we know her native land is Asia. Her being a panda bear, it's a fair assumption that she is from China. So, we know that her native land is in Asia, the bamboo forest. So there we go, that's the end, right? She's from Asia, that's the end of it. But it doesn't explain how she's an anthropomorphic animal or anything else of that nature. So, I'm going to continue on into the little lore that we do have and try and give you guys my opinions. So, moving on, her next appearance was in Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2. The first one was called Crash Nitro Kart 2, then the second one was called Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 2. Despite the visuals being upgraded a little bit, the game didn't have any story mode whatsoever, so there isn't any lore that we can dive into to try and help us figure out more about this mysterious character. So then we go immediately to the third entry in the series, which was Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 3D. In Crash Bandicoot Nitro Kart 3D, Yaya Panda is a playable character, and this is her kart. I'll get you another shot of it at a different angle. That's her when she wins a race. So this is Yaya Panda and her third entry, and this is her kart. And if it looks familiar to you, that's because I'm going to butcher this name. I believe it's the Zwergato, but that might not be how you pronounce it. So the Zwergato kart actually originated in Crash Tag Team Racing. And it was the kart of Ebenezer von Clutch. So this is Clutch's kart. It is the Zwergato kart. And I'm going to show you a shot of him driving it. So right off the bat, why is Yaya Panda driving von Clutch's kart? You don't get to customize in the game and pick out whatever kart you want. The kart they drive is the kart they own. So Yaya Panda is driving in von Clutch's kart. And the missions in this game actually give us some more lore to go off of. So this is from the first mission in the game. It says, one of your friends is in great distress. Oxide is wreaking havoc in Yaya Panda's grassland paradise. You must help your friend escape to the safety of Insanity Island. Yaya must reach the finish line ahead of Oxide. So it says Yaya Panda's grassland paradise. So this is where Yaya lives, and you need to go help her. Moving on, we're gonna go to the next mission. So the next mission says, Oxide needs Wumpa to fuel his diabolical machine, transforming fresh grass into petroleum. You must thwart his evil plan by stealing the Wumpas from right under his nose. You must collect more Wumpas than Oxide. So Oxide stole grass from Yaya Panda's grassland paradise. So we finally know where Yaya currently resides. She resides in the grassland. And the level that is depicted as the grassland is actually from Von Clutch's Motor World. Specifically, the Mystery Island section of the amusement park. So not only is her cart Von Clutch's, her home is in Von Clutch's park. So she has connection to Von Clutch. Crash Bandicoot, Nitro Kart 3D, all the tracks are lifted straight from Crash Tag Team Racing. However, it being a mobile game, at the time, it wasn't able to perfectly replicate each track. So I'm going to show you what track Yaya lives on. So I'm not 100% sure what the YouTuber's name was who uploaded this video, but I'll put his name in the description. So this is the track that Yaya Panda lives on. And I took multiple screenshots so you can see the map. So you know there's no funny business. So as the level progresses, this is the map. And that leads you back to the straightaway, which completes the lap. So that's the map of the first level, the grassland. So here it is when I edited all the screenshots together. Poor edit because it's MS Paint, but still there's the track there. And then like I said, each level is actually lifted straight from CTTR. So here is Tiki Turbo's map. And here is Yaya's grassland. It's a perfect fit. So not only are the maps identical, there's this little shortcut that they showed in the mobile game. You can get it in the game here, but it's not shown on the map. Regardless. So you have the maps that match perfectly. And now I'm going to show you a little clip of... I couldn't do the whole level because it being a mobile game and a console game, the speeds were different and stuff. So I couldn't sync them up perfectly. But I'm going to show one of the main landmarks of the track so you can tell that it's the same track. So the portion of the track that I'm going to show you now is when you go off the ramp and you see the mechanical sharks in the water. This is a side-by-side of both levels showing the same ramp, the same sharks, and the same landing. So as you can see, this confirms that Yaya Panda lives in Von Clutch's Motor World. So Yaya Panda lives in Von Clutch's Motor World, and not only does that her map prove that she lives there, we have Yaya literally driving Von Clutch's cart. So that's the end of the main theory. Yaya Panda lives in Von Clutch's Motor World and is a minion of Von Clutch. Because Von Clutch, he has Pasadena, who is a trained racer. So evidently he also has Yaya Panda, who is a trained racer. Her absence from CTTR was probably she was visiting her native homeland in the bamboo forest in Asia. But there is one more thing I'd like to show you. So a couple videos back I had a Von Clutch theory video. I'll link that in the description as well. And pretty much it just said that the parallels to Von Clutch and Cortex are as follows. Von Clutch would be Cortex, Willy would be Crash, and Pasadena would be Tawna. But if we are to add Yaya Panda into the mix as being a Von Clutch minion or creation, Yaya Panda is a good parallel for Coco Bandicoot. So that's all the main stuff, but there is one more thing I'd like to cover. If Yaya is connected to Von Clutch, it's perfect setup here. You have Von Clutch. I know this was called Koala Carnival, but Von Clutch is on most of these banners, and you had Pasadena and Von Clutch. This was their home track. So this to me is owned by Von Clutch. This is a carnival. He already has an amusement park, so it's not that far-fetched to think that he has a circus or a carnival as well. And if you remember this roller coaster, it's actually a Chinese dragon. So if Yaya's from China and she had some representation in this track, it would have been this roller coaster here. The only issue, what would have made it perfect, is if this was the Grand Prix that Yaya was introduced in. Then this theory would have been home run, 100% confirmed in my opinion. But she was in the Gingerbread Joyride one. So, all that being said, that's the theory. Yaya Panda is a minion or creation of Von Clutch. She lives in the motor world. She's a racer like Pasadena. And all of the tracks and maps line up perfectly. Like I said, the only issue would be her introduction wasn't in the Koala Carnival. But at that point, they already had too many characters they were introducing, right? But anyway, that's the end of the theory. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for this video, the secret word will be bamboo. So type bamboo in the comments section, letting me know that you watched the whole video. Anyway, guys, I appreciate the views and the comments and all that great stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.